What up, y'all? Drew Sells Out coming at you for week, let's call it 13 of Drew Sells Out. This week we launched. So, well, I guess maybe, week 1 of the actual launch. Nah, it's week 13. It's week 13. What has been happening this week? So it was launched, so posted some videos, announced people with the chicken on top of the van that Drew Sells Out was back, and that was really exciting. And it was super nice to get so much positive feedback, and a lot of people just sending me like really kind messages and offering to help me in any way that I needed, or it was honestly really, really kind. And also kind of as a part of that, I really did feel, I wrote this in the email, but I felt instantly like a whole bunch of resistance. Like everything, even today, just like making this video feels a lot harder. And so there's been a lot of back and forth struggle that I think I've felt before working on other projects. Pretty much anything worth doing is usually quite difficult. And so I'm happy that I feel committed enough to Drew Sells Out at this point to kind of push through that. Really, it's just I don't have any other ideas that are better than Drew Sells Out right now. And so I just want to run with it as much as I can. But yeah, so launched that, made the UPS video, and am pitching them. As of today, I sent it yesterday. No one has received it. I have a script on my email that allows me to see whether or not people actually open up the emails, and no one's opened them up yet. But also it's Good Friday, so that could be. But the worry is that some companies do have email blockers, and so they just have a way of scanning out emails that aren't from people inside the company. And if that's the case, then we're gonna have to figure out a different way to get them that video. But we'll figure something out. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe LinkedIn messages of some accord, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. On other things, nothing's happened with the coffee roastery. I've been playing a lot more tennis. I played the best tennis I've ever played ever yesterday. It was like the first time where it felt like everything was clicking. I got incredible. I had some serious sleep the day before. My sleep has been, I don't know how I feel about my sleep. I have this ring. It's a sleep tracker. It's called the Aura Sleep Tracker. And my sleep it's allowed me to like test out what leads to really, really good sleep. And what leads to when I have less good sleep, and kind of what are the factors involved in all of that. And I've been having some really good sleep this week, but I don't think I've woken up. I mean, it's bad. I probably haven't woken up. I've been consistent with my wake ups, but consistently like waking up around like noon. But I've been going to bed and doing work and doing things that I wanted to do until like 3. And sleep's important. I'm a grown boy. So also, I don't think it's helped. I'm taking this off. My watch currently says, I don't know how this will focus, but it says 1:17. This button that normally allows me to adjust it, when I left Denver, the button wasn't working. It wouldn't allow me to adjust the time. And so then I unscrewed these things and actually adjusted it from the inside. But it was an hour off because of coming from Denver. Well, it's incredibly off. So it was an hour off coming from Denver to Texas time. So that was already off 1 hour. And then daylight saving times happened, so then I'm off 2 hours. But the real difficulty is from the very get-go, I switched to the AM PM, and so now the date is half off. So if it's before noon, the date will read the day before. And so then afternoon, which it is now, it'll be Friday the 2nd, which it is. But it's 3:18, not 1:18. And so I wonder if that has any effect on my sleep. And you're saying, Drew, why don't you just fix your watch? And that's a good question. That's a good question. That's kind of the way that things are rolling right now. I honestly have no evaluation of if I'm doing good or bad. My body feels really good. I've been exercising a lot. I've been sleeping well. And I think I am. I think I feel good, but there are also these like, random things like my watch is 2 hours off, 2 hours and half a day off, and then my sleep schedule is crazy. I also need to get a haircut. It's just unruly. It's in that awkward state in between being long and good and being short and manageable and good. And it's just unruly. So all in all, to say, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna try to keep grinding. That's what this period of time is about. And figuring out what my limits are and figuring out what is worth it with my time. And tomorrow I'm definitely taking tomorrow off. I've talked before about how important of a practice I think Sabbath is, and so I'm gonna post this today, and I might make another video after this for another 2-Minute Tuesday. I listened to two magnificent. I've been really on a hot streak as far as podcasts. Seems like everything that I've been listening to has been hitting recently. And so I'd like to make another 2-Minute Tuesday for that. But we'll see. You know, I figure if I can do more now and really just get some good rest this weekend. I'd like to play golf. At the very least, I'll probably go and hit some tennis balls off the machine and really work. I'm really working on developing my backhand. My forehand feels really solid, but my backhand. I was listening to Tomas, who's my tennis instructor from Serbia via YouTube, but talked about the forehand is a sword and the backhand is a shield, and it'd be great for your backhand to also be a weapon, but at the very least, being able to have my backhand be a non-liability is probably the next step for my tennis game. For all my potential tennis rivals out there, disregard that. I'm just lulling you to a false sense of security. All of my game is incredibly strong. Okay, well, I love you. All of you. If you're watching this, I definitely love you. The only people watching this at this point are people that I love. Okay, well, I hope everyone has a really good day. I hope you have a good weekend. Hope it's restful. The March Madness games are on. I have the option. I'm guaranteed to at least win one of two of my brackets. It depends on who wins, but in one of the scenarios, no matter what happens, I will win one of my brackets. There's a chance that I win both of my brackets, which would be sick. I need Baylor and Gonzaga to win, and then Gonzaga to win the championship, and I win both my brackets, which I think is quite possible. And it's great because I didn't watch a single college basketball season. I picked it the morning of, and I honestly haven't watched a full game. So that's how that goes. Is this a vlog? Is this just becoming a vlog? Are these even updates anymore? Okay. One love. I made a really good cup of coffee this morning. Now I'm rambling. I digress. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. I love you, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you.